Hello, a simple word used millions of times a day. But nothing is more special than saying it the very first time you meet your child. That's why Firelands Regional Medical Center wants to partner with you on a project to establish the Center for Women and Newborns, the place where families in our region first say hello to their children. In this same space, women of all ages will receive female-focused care, from prenatal and childbirth care to recovery from gynecological and other surgeries unique to women, in a new, state-of-the-art healing environment. This center will offer spacious, well-equipped rooms to care for women and families, sizable bathrooms with a larger shower, sinks that double as an infant bathtub, and cabinets for personal belongings, offering a home-like environment. Naturally lit labor and delivery rooms will provide more space to accommodate care teams, patients, and families. A new Level 2 nursery will provide a higher level of care to allow families to stay close to home. Most of all, the Center for Women and Newborns will allow new mothers, women, and families to feel loved and comfortable in their most trying and their most amazing times.
I have 4 children. They were all born here. The care is very individualized, and it helps knowing the nurses that take care of you. And like when we take care of other moms, when they've come in for their second and third, we remember the patients and the patients remember the nurses, and they'll say, oh, does this nurse still work here? She took care of me with my first one. So you get to know the patients, so it's nice being a smaller community that you know a lot of your patients.
When I was diagnosed with breast cancer back in 2010, I knew that this was where I would come for my surgery and my care. When I had my surgery that night after my husband left, and then I knew I needed to get up, and I was really nervous about getting up. I didn't know how it would be. I put the call light on, and Jessica came in to take care of me. She was my nurse that evening, and I told her, I said, I'm scared to death. I have to get up. I need to get up. She sat down beside me on the bed, and she put her arm around me, and she said, you know what? You're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. I'm going to stay right here with you. I'm going to help you all the way, and everything is going to be okay. The caring and the compassion that I received, the kindness, just the thoughtfulness, just, going beyond just treating you as a patient, but they're treating you as a person.
I just want him to be the best that he can be. Whatever he chooses to do, as long as he's going down the right path, I'll support him in everything that he does, whether he wants to be a doctor, whether he wants to be a teacher, the president, I'm just going to support him 100%.
There's no words for the joy that you feel when they say, ooh, it's a girl. And all the clapping and excitement and everything, it's just one of those memories that'll stick with you and like it was yesterday. It's a very private, intense moment having a baby, and I felt like they were instantly my friends forever. The nurses, I felt like they were my friends forever.
I actually went into labor 5 weeks early. Went to dinner and walked out of dinner, and something was not right. And I immediately called labor and delivery. Quickly threw stuff in a bag, did not have anything prepared to go to the hospital. I can tell you, when we were here, as soon as I set foot in the door, it's like all of a sudden it was calm. The nurses, and even when the doctor finally came in, I knew I didn't have anything to worry about. The reassurance that they gave me the entire time about me being okay, as well as our daughter was going to be okay, to hold that little baby girl and to know that she was okay, that was probably the most important thing for me.
It just happened so fast, We were in delivery for 16 hours, and then in a matter of 5 minutes, your whole world changes.
That first moment when they put her on your chest, I think that's, that it's all worth it, and all that time that you went through and the awkwardness of having everybody in the room with you, you just kind of forget about everything, and because she's here, and she was perfect.
After my surgery, they put me on the postpartum unit, which I thought was kind of funny at first, but I very quickly understood why. It was very peaceful and serene. It was very quiet.
Well, the Center for Women and Newborns is really going to be a place where not only newborns but women can come and have their care delivered in a state-of-the-art facility that's designed to provide them modern-day comforts but also state-of-the-art health care. We're going to be able to provide care for moms who are below 36 weeks gestation with their baby. So from the point of 32 weeks to 36 weeks, we can now deliver babies here, take care of them in that level 2 nursery, and they don't have to travel. They don't have to go somewhere else, because really the birth of a child is one of the most positive events you can have. So what we want to do is design a facility, an area that truly meets the needs of that family, allows them to be part of that process, because it's really welcoming their newborn into the world and their chance to meet that child for the first time. And we want that to be not only as special as it can be, but also to be the best care that can be delivered with state-of-the-art caregivers that we have here, but also facilities and equipment that we can provide as well. When you bring a new life into the world, that's the start of something wonderful. It really just points out all the good things there are about being in this world, and what the positive possibilities are for every individual when they start out. There's so much hope involved and so many dreams involved, and that's what we want to support, is the hopes and dreams of the families. Whatever other experiences they have, they're going to remember that for the rest of their lives. I can remember when my children were born like it was yesterday. That's imprinted in my mind. My daughter, my son's birth, it's one of those memories that you remember throughout your life. That's probably the strongest memory you have, because of the love and just the hope that you have at that point, and really the start of something, a journey that is the hardest work you'll ever do in your life, but it's the best job you'll ever have.